Hey folks, welcome back, another Palm Massive video, and yeah, we got this new main character, Pokefair Scout, up, which is, I think, this, rerun Pokefair sort of scout, with a theme, this one obviously being main characters, as it says in the title, probably to counter the rival sort of event that we have going on, and also, apologies, I haven't been uploading too much recently. I have been, unfortunately, gravely sick, very sick, last few days. And it was so bad last night, right? I slept for like 2 hours, and I woke up just because of like the sheer like pain I was feeling. All right, I don't know what it is. Probably a cold. I don't exactly know what it is, but I know what it's not. It's not COVID. I took the test. It's not COVID. So thankfully, it's not that. So at least that's nice. Not that the pain and suffering is any much better. The pain and suffering is still very bad, but it's not COVID. So. Anyways, so yeah, apologies for that, and apologies if I'm not seeming a bit, as enthusiastic as I am in normal videos. But yeah, this banner is actually quite interesting, I feel, right? Because usually, some of these Pokefair rerun banners, there are good ones, right? But there's also a lot of ones that just throw 3 units in there and just whatever, right? But this is actually a really nice one, I find, because we have over here, the 3 featured ones are only Gloria, Red, and Lucas over here, obviously being, well, 3 main characters that are Pokefairs, right? And they're good. They're really good. Okay, maybe not Gloria as much. I mean, Gloria's fine. She's not, like, terrible or whatever, right? Especially if you do have Steel Zone. If you don't have Steel Zone, Gloria is just kind of average, right? But, that aside, the big ones here are obviously Lucas and Red, right? And that's the thing about this banner. Also, what the heck is this thing over here? Guaranteed. 5-star guaranteed. What's the guaranteed rate? Oh, yeah, okay, this is a scam. This is just a guaranteed 5-star. No, this is a complete scam. Anyways, yeah, be careful of that banner. Okay, it only guarantees you a 5-star. It doesn't guarantee you a one of those 3. Although, to be fair, at least with the guaranteed though, it's what, 6.25 times 3. You do have like an 18% chance of getting either one of Lucas, Gloria, or what's the other one? Lucas, Gloria, or Red in there, right? So, but anyways, again, this stuff doesn't count to your scout points. It's obviously much safer if you are trying to pull on this banner, right? Just because at least you're guaranteed one of them, right? If you do get shafted pretty bad and have to go scout points, which would be very unfortunate. But yeah, that aside, Lucas is good, man. Lucas is freaking good. Classic Red is pretty good as well, right? Again, Gloria depends, right? She's definitely nice if you do have Steel Zone, but I'd say more on the average side if you don't, right? But Lucas is freaking good, man. And I know we have these big Master Fairs up at the moment, and what I say, you should still maybe try to go for the Master Fairs first before going for that if you really want them, right? I'd say yes, and not because I think like the Master Fair units are better than Lucas. I think there could be an argument made for at least SS Lyra and SS Chris, but I definitely don't think SS Ethan is as good as freaking Lucas, right? Lucas is, in my personal opinion, one of the top units in the game, period, right? He's just so good. He's just a mixture of so many, absolute just crazy things, right? Obviously the Roar of Time damage is insane, his Sync Nuke is insane, right? All this stuff relatively easy setup. He's got Dragon Zone, right? Dragon Zone probably one of the top zones in the game, personally, right? I'd say, like, in terms of like zone setters, unless I'm missing someone here when I'm thinking about it, in my opinion, I think Lucas is the best, right? Yeah. Just in terms of like overall quality of the unit, right? Lucas might be the best, and also the availability in terms of, you know, the teammates that Lucas gets in the Dragon type. Obviously SS Serena is a massive one, right? There's also stuff like SS Leon, Champion Iris is okay, Palkia, right? Rayquaza as well, right? There's options with Dragon type, a lot of options, and a lot of, you know, solid and very good ones, right? So Lucas, in my opinion, I do think he's one of the best units in the game. I think he's better than, I would say he's better than most of the Mastiffairs, in fact, right? I don't even think that's super hot of a take, right? I mean, I think he's at least better than, like, half of them, right? I think he's probably better than SS Ethan, he's probably better than Annie Steven, probably better than, Leon, probably better than Annie Lily, right? There's a lot of them that I think he's just straight up better than, right? In terms of, you know, what are you like stuff like Annie N, Renegade Cynthia, right? And look, those are some freaking good units. I would take Lucas over them most of the time. Lucas is just, I'm like, this is mostly a video trying to tell you how much I think, you know, how good Lucas is, and I just it's true. I think he's a good he's an insanely good unit. He's an insanely good unit, man. He also has, you know, the gauge stuff, right? Being a 4 gauge unit, especially since considering a lot of Dragon types are also 4 gauges as well, right? He's relatively easy on the gauges too. It's just so good, right? And I guess the other ones, again, Classic Red's pretty good as well, right? Especially for something like a Master Mode, really good there. Run him with a super effective Striker EX nuker, and that's just a free 2k clear, honestly, right? With offensive parameters, you can generally one-shot, you know, most stages with some even relatively mediocre EX Strikers, right? So, yeah, this is actually low-key a pretty decent banner. Right, it's just, you know, again, Gloria is not even that bad, right? Gloria is not even that bad, again, especially if you have Steel Zone, but, like, just Lucas himself, Lucas is just a monster, right? Lucas is built, he's different, right? He really is different, I feel. So, yeah, that's, I guess, my my recommendation here, right? Again, it's just that the other Mastiffairs are up at the moment, and even if you do think Lucas is better than some of those Mastiffairs, do also keep in mind, this is what, 4 months since Lucas's initial banner, so it didn't take him too long to get a rerun, right? And just keep in mind, Mastiffairs, they take a long time to rerun. Right, so I would still prioritize the Mastiffairs, even if you do think Lucas is better than them, right? I would still prioritize the Mastiffairs. But once you do have the Mastiffairs done, right, and also do keep in mind it ends on the 3rd of next month, so you could also just wait for the Datamined for the next month before deciding, right? And also, one other thing is that, yeah, anniversary is coming in a few months, right? It's, yeah, August, right? So do also keep that in mind. But, like, if you have a lot of gems to spare, right, and you don't have Lucas, and you don't mind getting a Classic Red either, this is a hell of a banner to pull on. This is some good stuff, man. 3% chance to get either Classic Red or Lucas is not a bad deal in my book, right? So, anyways, yeah, let me just do a few daily pulls in here, right? Before we go, for those who are pulling, good luck. Hopefully, you get what you want. And yeah, again, I'd still say, just keep in mind the banner, you know, don't go too crazy. The banner lasts until like next month. You could still at least get to see what we're in for next month before going for this. And again, Mastiffairs, yeah. Also, SS Lyre is really good. SS Curse is pretty good too. I mean, they're all good, right? But like, yeah, there's levels. Anyways, well, that's me for this one. Hope y'all enjoyed, guys. Think in the comments down below. Like, share this video for our channel for some more fun. We'll check out the new rival event thing after this, so stay tuned for that. Probably not champion stadium today because I'm already kind of running out of stamina, honestly. So hopefully I get the rival video done before I succumb to my I don't even know. Whatever. I lost my words. Have fun. I'll see you guys in the next one.